It's the way that when you hear, I can neither confirm nor deny this statement. It's like the most perfect government wording for getting out of any answer.
What did you think about the John F. Kennedy files?
Well, I was seeing that too. It was kind of interesting with all like the names, I guess, or like names they didn't say. Apparently, people now with what they did release, they are like confirming the fact that George W. Bush was the one that overseen it, his father, his senior, and the reason why a lot of it's still classified is because he's still alive, and so like I guess he has to like die or something like that because they might for some reason, if it has to do with his case, if he had maybe part of, if there was some form of conspiracy to like take care of it or something, but. I don't know. I mean, they even came out with some bullshit with that ballistics, that magic bullet thing. Mm-hmm. That shit I think they should just get rid of. But yeah, then that shit they still try and say, it's like they give out the names of all the people and stuff who had found it. The bullet on the gurney, it's like fucking untouched bullet. I've shot definitely not a million bullets, but I've shot a lot of bullets, and I've even went up and pulled bullets out of like rocks and stuff. I've never gotten a fucking full bullet back, you know?
No.
It's like
wait, you've never gotten a full bullet back?
Just the lead. Never.
Yeah.
No, not even mushroomed.
Not even mushroomed.
Never. No.
I've got it once.
On a gurney?
Wait, what do you mean on a gurney?
On this grassy knoll? We're talking about JFK.
No, sorry. I was looking at title lock and I couldn't find shit because I'm a terrible Googler.
Title
but
lock.
I did it with a 55-gallon drum of water and the Mosin-Nagant. Shot it. And a 45 too.
Oh,
I've gotten it multiple times. Yeah.
Oh.
If you shoot a 50, and it has to be the plastic one.
I've seen them people do it on ice, like spin a bullet.
Yeah. But I did it on the 55-gallon drum, and you shoot it with whatever caliber, and it'll be perfect inside. Well, I wouldn't say every single time, but maybe 1 out of 5 shots would come out perfect.
What if you were to put a person there and it like shot through their knee and then went up into their like chest and then out their shoulder, or hit the top of their shoulder and then went straight back into the other guy and then up into his jaw and then or like into his neck somewhere, and then when he was on the gurney and then it fell out? Would that? Do you think that thing would survive? I think that's what it had.
Wait, was it a perfect? Was it a perfect?
No, it had like 7 points of contact.
No. I mean, like, was the round perfect though?
Perfect, 100% perfect. Looked like
it looked like someone just like took a pair of pliers and like wiggled it out.
Didn't even look like they wiggled it out with pliers. It was like they went to the store and just like needed some fucking slugs for a reload and then fucking.
Damn.
Have you seen it?
Dude, that would be literally the perfect bullet right there. If it hit that. But then again, that drum, it's kind of weird. Because how many times do you think it rolled around in there?
Well, I know bullets do magic things and they do crazy shit, but...
do.
Like a leaf?
Yeah, do.
Well, I don't know about a leaf, but a
that's
stick
interesting.
could change the projectile.
But, you know, it's almost goes back to what that Mythbusters, too, where they're, like, shooting a dude's nutsack. So apparently, it's an old myth in the Wild West where this guy got shot in his nuts and it tore through his nuts, and then the BB hit the fucking woman and impregnated her. And so they tried doing it and stuff, and like they were like having this little sack, and every time it would just like tear through this, you know, nothing would even stick to the bullet or nothing like that. But like that's kind of like the idea of this, not necessarily a magic bullet, but that was like the idea, kind of, you know, is that because anytime it would even hit that nut sack, if it would even hit like if you're hiding behind like a twig and it hits the twig. Even though it's still going to hit you, it'll be like off a little bit from center where it hit you. Let alone.
But same with cars. Like if someone shoots at you through a windshield, it might not hit you, even if they're aiming directly at you. Like let's say you're driving straight at somebody and they shoot perfectly right dead center at you. The odds of that bullet hitting you is random.
That's on that in that book.
The 100 Deadliest Skills or whatever? Yep. Yeah, it's a good book.
It teaches you how to shoot through glass.
Through wind, yeah.
That's kind of... Well, it's crazy that I didn't think about it with the drum, because I would have thought water for sure would have been destroying it, because a bullet, most of the time if you shoot water just normally, a bullet won't even make it like a foot into the water.
That's what I thought too, and I thought when we were shooting at the drum that, you know, there would be nothing left, or at least some like shrapnel at the bottom. There was a lot of shrapnel, but the odd thing was it was a lot of perfect shells. It looked like you bought them right at the store.
Maybe
they weren't warped or damaged or nothing at all. 45, 9 mil,
straight on straight. Because like with the Mythbusters too, I remember they were doing that because they were shooting them all and they were just fucking blowing up and flying all over. And they did the one where they aimed straight down. And he like got up on top of it and just shot straight down, and it went straight down. It was like shoo, and it like hit the ground of the thing, and it was like and broke all the glass, and all the water fell out. And they're like, oh, because when they shot it straight down, the bullet was like it was diving. It was like
cut straight through the water.
It was like perfect. It was like shoo. You know, and so maybe it was like that. It just because when you come in straight, it's there. I mean, it's got the initial area where it's going to break, but it won't have.
Didn't you get shot in the back?
Water through the side. It always has to be downward, right?
Oh, because gravity, huh?
Well, not only that, but when you shoot water from the side, you're going to have to go through something, right? But if you shoot it downward...
Unless you're shooting at an angle, like bang.
That's still going from the top, right?
Yeah, but you're breaking surface tension, but you're hitting it at maybe like a 35, 45 degree angle.
You're still
whereas
not
if you're
going
shooting
through plastic or, you know...
I wonder if that'd be so dope. We should put a fucking GoPro in there. I bet it's like...
We should, dude. I bet I could get my hands on a plastic barrel again.
Man, that'd be tight, dude. Just
even a small one or something.
Dude, I'd set a few GoPros in there. That'd be so dope. It'd be like, boom. I bet the only reason I can see it even that effect it worked because it's surprising. I feel like I may have been there.
I think you. It's when our buddy tried to use a shotgun to shoot the barrel, and they shot
back,
and all the BBs came right back because the barrel was just bouncing them back.
It was like hit our cars or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're fucking shooting at us. And it's like felt like rain. It's like.
Feels good, don't it?
It do.
That's just what the tip feels like.
Just
the full episode. You can
not even the full freaking amount.
You can catch the full episode after you smash that like button.
Smash the like button.